FVSU students that are interested in getting a vaccination can schedule an appointment with the Flores J. Hunt Infirmary. Their office hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. With the first floor of the library being open 24/7, students at Fort Valley State University will be able to study for their tests anytime now. While some students want to bring the campus back to life, others want changes in the classroom. FVSU senior Terrell Kelly explains why the lack of faculty is hurting the students.
With final exams approaching, many students will be locked into their rooms preparing for those important tests. Studies show that reading over notes and answering review questions does help, but there are some other things you can do to boost your chances at passing. Fort Valley State senior Donovan Dewberry says that he prepares for a test a month in advance.
Usually study a month before, and then the day of the test, I probably just pray and probably what it is.
FVSU senior Quintia McWhirter explains how she gets ready for a big test.
I usually try to prepare a few nights before. I like to look over my notes. I try to make it a little personal and incorporate games with it, like flashcards or things like that.
McWhirter also says that she doesn't go out during crunch time.
Towards the end of the year, I know things start to kind of get a little hectic. It gets like crunch time, so I try not to go out as much. I try to, stay in and study a little bit harder.
With access to the first floor of the library being 24/7, students at Fort Valley State University can study for their tests anytime now.
Last week, the Hunt Memorial Library resumed its 24-hour access to the first floor of the building. Access to the second and third floor will not be available after library hours. Devin Murdock, Fort Valley News. Although the university hosts face-to-face classes, Fort Valley State University will continue to recommend the COVID-19 vaccine among students and faculty. Fort Valley offers the COVID vaccine for free on campus, but it is not mandatory as many students are not vaccinated. Many universities have made the vaccination mandatory in order to keep their students and faculty safe. As the semester comes to an end, FVSU senior Jalen Pinkney expresses his thoughts about students taking the vaccines.
I don't think that the school should force everybody to get a COVID shot. I feel like they should, maybe do posters or send out emails or something just to cause more awareness so that they have the choice, because a lot of people don't respond well to stuff like that.
Another student believes that the university has been taking the right steps to keep the campus safe from COVID.
I think the school has done a pretty good job so far. I haven't heard about, counts of COVID being as high as it was when we first got back. As far as it goes for sanitization and everything with the school and all of that, everything's been pretty well as far as going with limits and parties and who's allowed where and how to wear your mask in certain places. I think the school has done a great job of that.
FVSU students that are interested in getting a vaccination can schedule an appointment with the Flores J. Hunt Infirmary. Their office hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Devin Murdock, Fort Valley News. As the spring semester comes to an end, many students attending Fort Valley State University are seeking change. Since transitioning from synchronous learning to face-to-face, students want the same experience that they had before the pandemic. FVSU senior Jakari Schofield talks about some of the changes he wants to see at FVSU.
I would say, cafeteria could be better with the dishes they serve, and I feel as though, we could have more spontaneous events. I want to be able to get back to the old Fort Valley where we used to have a good time and, enjoy campus and all the things that come behind.
He also talked about how COVID-19 impacted campus life.
Since COVID, started, I feel as though, we was restricted on those things is, start back getting things that, make students great and things that, make you, want to attend, the university.
While some students want to bring the campus back to life, others want changes in the classroom. FVSU senior Terrell Kelly explains why the lack of faculty is hurting the students.
So I think one of the biggest problems here on campus is the shortage staff, because we don't have a lot of staff members to, compensate the students, and without no staff members, the students can't prosper.
Fort Valley State has made many changes over the last few years, but according to some of their students, there is still work to do. Devin Murdock,
Fort Valley News.
Fort Valley State University will pay their students to get vaccinated. As we continue to deal with this national pandemic, businesses and public places are taking precautions to prevent COVID-19. FVSU is now one of the latest institutions to offer an incentive to take the shot, as 10 students can receive a $1,000 grant for being fully vaccinated.
I think it's very strange how they're paying you money to get the vaccine, but it should be someone's choice to get the vaccine whether they want it or not.
Students will have until March 31st to get both vaccine shots and boosters in order to be eligible. While some students think that the incentive for being vaccinated is strange, others see this as a good opportunity.
I feel as if it's a great idea because some kids do need extra incentive to, maybe do certain things, giving them $1,000 to get the vaccine. I feel like that could be what they need.
To enter the raffle, all students must have completed both vaccination shots and their boosters by March 31st. Fort Valley State University students or anyone interested in getting the vaccination can schedule an appointment at the Florence J. Hunt Infirmary or call 877-462-3878. This is Devin Murdock, Fort Valley News.